Hi, this game I bring you is none other than Hikaru Nakamura versus Magnus Carlsen 2019 in the Blitz Championships for the Tata Steel India Chess Tournament. Wow, what a game. So here we go. Let's get into this right now. So we have QGD, Queen's Gambit declined, where Magnus is black. He was at the time 5th best Blitz player in the world, and Caruana was number 1 player for the world. So Hikaru is white, of course. And here is E4. Yeah, I was right. Yay. I was right. Yay. Yay. So E4, DE4, knight E4, knight E4, bishop E4, and I think bishop D6. So this is shaping up to be quite a game, actually. What happens? By the way, there was a cell phone that started ringing in the audience, and got a bit of a response from Hikaru. Fair enough too, I think. Absolutely fair enough. Especially a cell phone going off. So here we've got bishop D6 and queen E2, queen C7. And was it rook D1 or... Yeah, it was rook D1. Was it rook D1? Bishop G5. So here's bishop G5. I was actually thinking it was bishop G5, but I wasn't quite sure. Here's H6, played instantly by Magnus. And I will just have a look what the time was. Bishop H4, castles, and rook AD1. Now we have rook F8. Yes, I thought so. And we have now bishop G3, bishop G3. Here, Hikaru fought for a wee bit. Obviously, there's two ways to take on G3, HG3 or FG3. And in this case, Nakamura took with the, which one? The F pawn. So after FG3 comes, what came next? Rook AD8, of course, and now a bit of a surprise move really now is the following move is, by the way, the times are 2:40 white left, 2 minutes 40 seconds, and 1:46 for black. So here comes a surprising move. What do you think you'd play here for white? If you find this move, then you're very good. The move that was played was C5. Now this is met with BC5, G4, and here we've got CD4. Might as well grab that pawn if we can. And now we have G5, C5. So Magnus has pawns for what he has to put up with now is GH6, GH6. And what was next now? Knight D2, I think. Yes, Knight D2. Now this is just asking, the queen's going to come in and it's going to be quite dreadful for black, really. And it looks really, really like black's in big trouble, and they are. Black is in trouble. So here comes F5, So what's your move now for white here? What's your move next for Magnus? Can you find it? Is Queen h5. Wow, what a move. This threatens at least a win. And it just threatens a win. Because if we have fe4 now, then we'll just go a new variation. Then we have Queen g6 check, King h8. What else? Queen h6 check, King h8, King g8. How do we finish that one, Dave? What about Queen here check? Okay, King here, and then the magic move is Rook f7, and this is finale. Black is lost, in my opinion. So anyway, after Queen h5 came Knight f8, played very coolly by the world chess champion. Knight f8. And so, and by the way, f5 gets about 4 exclamation marks. When Magnus played that move, it gets about 4 exclamation marks because it's a great move. So we've got now, what do we do now? Bishop b7, Queen b7. And a move easy to find out is Rook f3. Now this just threatens a whole lot of things. It mainly threatens Queen h6 and Rook g3 check, which is quite hard. And maybe even Rook g7 after that, and picking up the Queen and checkmate at the same time. So upon Rook f3 came King h7, very coolly played. And now can you find a good move for white? A very, very good try for white. The move that came now with great haste is this move here, Knight e4. Now, there are a couple of main variations. If Queen e4, then I take it that we've got Queen here, check. I have to find the store because I'm just looking at it now. Maybe we can play here. And King g8's no good. And Rook here. But I was actually thinking that it was this move here sort of thing. But that's no good in this position because of Queen f4. But, you know, it's still quite good really, isn't it? Queen f4, and then we have Rook f1, don't we? So maybe that's what Hikaru had in mind. Knight e4, and we have Rook e7. So this is just exciting stuff, really. That's why I'm bringing it here. Now we have Knight g5 check, King g7, and then we have Rook g3. So it's not long till the end now. Does white break through? Hg5, Queen g5, King f7, Queen h5, King f6, and by now the great Hikaru Nakamura was looking a wee bit sort of frustrated with this because probably thought it was just a winning position, but here we have a draw. And so they both look at each other and say they both hold out their hand and shake hands. It's a draw. Okay, that's the end of the session, and I've just had a crash with my lighting system. So it's very upset with me. So I hope you enjoyed this game today. What a game, eh?